Hi, hi everyone. My name is Manoj Kumar. I'm असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर एलएनसीटी ग्रुप भोपाल। और आज के टॉपिक में हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं ह्यूमन लोकोमोशन। ये एक रिसर्च टॉपिक है जिसपे बहुत सारे रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स पिछले मोर देन 4 डिकेड से इस पे वर्क कर रहे हैं। So basically we are going to talk about the human locomotion. What do you mean by human locomotion? Human locomotion is basically how we human move from point A to point B, point one A to point B, or point one to point two. Different humans have a different kind of uh, activities like walking activities, jogging, sitting, reading, taking bath, cleaning the room, and there are so many activities being performed by the human in day-to-day life. So we are very much interested to understand a particular human activities, and if we scientifically analyze these activities, then we come to know that it's really very complex to understand a particular human activities, to analyze a particular human in a particular video frame, try to identify any particular human being from just seeing the video frames and making the whole concept as an autonomous. In human locomotion, we first of all focus on the human walking. So human walking is basically known as gait gait analysis. We all know that different humans have a different kind of walking pattern. We all are having our own unique way of walking, and that is being identified in terms of scientific investigation. And we know this term scientifically, gait analysis. So gait analysis is basically a scientific study, observation, and calculation of a human pattern. Different humans have different patterns, so we are very much interested to know the human walking pattern. Now, what is the benefit of doing this one actually? In research, we are very much you know interested to know any particular suspicious person walk, and just by looking their walk we easily can make prediction that this is Mr. X or Mr. Y. So the research fraternity is working on the direction to identify a particular person just by seeing its walk. This is the first benefit of that. That means the application of gait analysis is in the surveillance. The second one is in the biometric. The second application of the gait analysis is in the biometric. As we know that we are having different kind of biometric uh, security mechanism. Like we are having voice recognition, we are having face recognition, we are having retina, eyes recognition, and if we add some people walking pattern as an additional layer in the existing biometric, then the whole security will be completely unbreakable. And we all know that hacking and making changes to the particular people gate pattern is almost not possible. Even though face recognition, voice can be generated, face can be generated, even retina can be generated, thumb impressions can be changed time to time. So these things can be breaked easily by any particular hacker or cracker. But walking pattern of any particular person is still unbreakable till now. And if we add this any particular people walking pattern as a security layer into the existing biomechanics, existing biometric layers, the whole security becomes very much strong. And this is one of the benefit of the gait analysis. So gait analysis second application is in the biometric. Third application of gait analysis is in the robotics field. How we people walk, we keep balancing, we keep walking in a desired path. We are very much ready to work in the unstructured environment. But if you look to the machine side, like robotics, the robot are not very much ready with these things. The whole research community are working in direction to make such robots who can very much similar to work in the nature of human. They can walk like a human. They can do different kind of day-to-day activities like working for us, for doing some kind of assignment, for cleaning rooms for us, serving the tea, and welcoming at the doors, and some other aspect of complex tasks where human cannot be sent or comfortable, like sending to the unknown satellite uh, to a robot, from where robot can send us pictures, so that can investigation and analysis can be done at the earth. So where we can take the use of robot by sending it into the ISRO, into the space, into the space, and making use of that. So in the robotics, gate analysis is being used widely, but at the same time we are having a lot of challenges, like unlike a human being, because human is a nature created species. But how a human walk, do different kind of activity, how different body parts follow the instructions of neural brain, that is being really difficult to understand and to create the same in terms of machines. But the research and developers, the whole research fraternity is working in this direction to develop such machines who are very much knowledgeable, intelligent, much like to the human being. And a lot of research since last 3 to 4 decades has been done in this direction. Neuroscience, sports science, biomechanics, these are different kind of areas where people from different discipline are working, and a lot of literature are being uploaded into the digital form in the internet. So we can take it from there and we can read it and make our own conclusions, get the idea how the things are being working in this direction. So in such way we can say that human locomotion is very interesting topic, and it's really very challenging till now. In the next video, we will talk about in detail what is human walking means, what is gait analysis. We will study different kind of terms used in the gait analysis, and how we define the walking of a human in terms of scientific way, and how this knowledge and these data and reading are being applied into the machine to make machine more walkable, much like the human being. It's really interesting to know in the coming video, and we'll talk about more detail in video. Till then, goodbye, take care.